Hi guys, so today is going to be a quick little cook with me video. I am making $1 million spaghetti casserole for dinner tonight. And if you don't know what it is deliciousness. It has lots of carbs, pasta, and cheese. My 3 favorite things in this lifetime, and especially since being pregnant, I have craved it even more. So basically it's spaghetti that's baked but with a twist, and it's kind of like lasagna spaghetti but without the lasagna noodles. So I'm gonna take you in the kitchen, show you the ingredients, and we are going to get started. In the kitchen we go. I have set up stations. So the first station is gonna be the cheese station, and today I'm using mozzarella. You will use a whole 8-ounce bag of this. You're gonna be using between a half a block and a full block of cream cheese at room temperature, a whole container of ricotta cheese, some sour cream, butter, and the Parmesan cheese. Next over here for the stove, I have a pan for the meat, and I have a pan for what is going to be the noodles. So I am gonna be using a pound. This is about a half a pound to a pound of ground beef. And then I'm also going to be using up the rest of this Italian sausage. You can choose whatever you want meat-wise, but it'll all be chopped up and cooked into this pan. Traditionally with $1 million spaghetti, it goes into a casserole dish, but today I am going to be using these 2 pans right here because I am going to be freezing one of the meals to make in the future. You will need foil or parchment paper or cooking spray, or the butter comes in handy to kind of set the pan so that nothing sticks when you bake it. And you will of course need your oven. You will also need some seasonings, salt and pepper, spaghetti noodles, and 1 to 2 jars of sauces. Today I'm only going to be using 1 jar of sauce because that's all I have, but I am gathering my fragments and I'm using what I have up, and I'm making mine a little bit different. I'm going to have a bowl of all the cheeses, and then I'm going to have the noodles, which are going to be cooked and drained and set aside, and then once the meat is done, I am going to add the entire jar of sauce and meat mixture into the pasta mixture. So it's going to be a little bit different than how you would normally make it, but it's my twist and my kind of spin and take on the casserole. So we're gonna get started and start cooking up some pasta and cooking up some meat, and let's get into what we're actually gonna be doing. So I'm gonna get started on the cheese mixture. I'm just gonna have this pre-made before I go into actually making the meat. So what we're gonna do is start by adding everything into this bowl. So you're going to combine all of the cheeses. You can use ricotta cheese or cottage cheese, cream cheese, sour cream, mozzarella, and Italian seasoning. So I'm going to take half a bag. Oh my god, that is not good cheese. Okay, that's better. Oh, that's a disappointment. I'm going to take half the cheese. Mix that in there. We're gonna take an 8-ounce pack of cream cheese. Dump that in there. Yes, my hands are clean. Just opening everything with my fingers. We're gonna use a whole, this is, let's see how much ricotta cheese. 8 ounces, of ricotta cheese. My cat is just like a child, sorry guys. I'm gonna use half a container of this because this is 15 ounces. So I'm gonna squeeze out half of that. Maybe a little bit more than half, but it's totally fine. I am gonna do some Parmesan cheese in there as well, just for some extra cheese. And then we're gonna do 1/4 cup sour cream, and I am gonna use a little bit of Italian seasoning. That was a lot, holy shit. And then 1/4 cup sour cream. That in there as well. So this is what the mixture looks like, and we're gonna mix all that together and put to the side. filling this pot up with water so that we can start boiling the pasta noodles. There we go. I'm gonna fill this pan up about halfway. So all of the sausage is cut up. I didn't use the entire package that I showed you, but the meat is cooking. I cut it up in tiny little chunks, and I think I have enough meat for the pan tonight, and then what I am going to freeze. I've never made spaghetti like this before, but I just thought it would be different. And while this is cooking for the next 4 to 5 minutes, or until there is no pink, I am going to get this mixed up as well. And that is what the mixture looks like, all mixed up and ready to go. And this is almost done. We're gonna drain this, and then the pasta water is almost ready as well. Next, we're gonna add about half a jar of sauce to the meat mixture and half a jar of sauce to the spaghetti noodles. We're gonna butter the bottom of the pans, and we're gonna add in salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder to the mixture. And that's about it. Layer of pasta and sauce, a layer of meat, and a layer of cheese. So that is what I have so far, and now I'm gonna do one more little layer. This one will go in the freezer, and this is the one that I'm eating. And I did it backwards, but it's fine. That is what they look like. Pretty hefty, pretty full. And I ended up topping it with more cheese. And then you'll bake at 350 degrees for 30 to 45 minutes. And this is the cheesy, delicious goodness that came out. I did take the foil off for the last 5 to 10 minutes to kind of let that cheese melt a little bit more. And I love how this turned out. Again, I did keep the other mixture in the freezer with some foil to kind of keep that preserved so I could cook it later on in the future. And this is such a delicious meal. I love it so much. It's definitely a new fan favorite, but thank you guys again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video, and I will see you guys in my next one.